Why have another KSUnite event?
The topics of diversity and inclusion is definitely important for any institution, not just K-State, to celebrate. Like whether the culture is at a point where like an event has cause for diversity and inclusion to be the topic of focus or not. And so I believe that with K-State, this is an excellent time for us to continue to celebrate the topics of diversity and inclusion so that it can further unite the campus and continue to educate students, faculty, and staff over embracing diversity in all forms, whether it be through race, ethnicity, through LGBT status, gender expression, etc.
I would definitely say the same, as in a sense where our work isn't done yet. I mean, last year we did it because, events happen, but I think that we've progressed a lot from where we started. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that we should just stop and expect, that the change is done. There's new incoming freshmen every year, so I think they need to know what K-State expects of them, and also we get to set the example.
Meetings and discussions that we've had, I believe it's building to that point to hopefully be something that's celebrated annually. In regards to the timing of the year where that takes place, that's still up for debate. But yes, like we said before, it's definitely an opportunity for K-State to be proactive with situations such as diversity and inclusion to where it's celebrated regularly. It should be something that's celebrated every single day. And with that, we hope that KSUnite can be that one spark for current students, for incoming students, for alumni to help remind them of K-State's dedication to diversity and inclusion.
I would say that KSUnite is not the only event that we do during the course of the year that is aimed at that intercultural learning and understanding. We've been talking a lot within the planning group about how we're trying to establish this spectrum, specifically aimed at first-year students, through events like the KSBN book series, as well as Wildcat Dialogues, and now culminating to KSUnite. And also we're incorporating some components of this conversation around diversity and inclusion within our homecoming events, right? So I think that all of these components that the university is really supporting contribute to this understanding within the K-State community.
If I can add one thing too, just in regards to like the logistics for planning it for, why during homecoming, why not any other time? So that question did come up with the conversations that Dr. Samuel had when he was kind of contemplating of when KSUnite would happen sometime throughout the year. And in regards to speaking on behalf of like why homecoming, like why that time, we just thought it'd be a great time just for all constituents involved. So for students, it's homecoming, celebrating the university itself, how elements of being a Wildcat, being family, how that's kind of woven into our fabric, how that's been woven into our fabric throughout the years.
How does KSUnite reflect the values of community at K-State?
I mean, I would say that overall the event is focused on sharing perspectives, right, and sharing stories with all of campus. And it is also to encourage dialogue between students about those stories and about their own stories. Because at the end of the day, this K-State family thrives best when we're all on the same page and we can have those conversations.
Examining how KSUnite went last year, for this year, we are just trying to be more intentional about the different sessions that we're offering, since diversity is so multifaceted and encompasses so much, just to make sure that we're not excluding any particular groups or any particular identities or perspectives.
Also can be kind of used as a place of learning as well. I think a lot of the times we forget that everyone comes from different places and things like that, and a lot of times this is the first time people experience such an environment as K-State, and I think it's important for students to learn and get to know each other, not just for what they may look like or, but what they actually share as far as what they believe in and their specific identities.